Hi, I'm Sue Hilborn, and I'm a farmer, run Red Barn Berries outside of Woodstock. And my goal in life was to make Oxford County Canada's first food secure community. In order to be able to do that, we have to support our local farmers, and we have to be able to bring food directly to the population. So my idea was to develop a downtown market on Thursdays in downtown Woodstock. The market has been going for 4 years now and has been able to meet people who do not drive and can't get to grocery stores so they can get their food on a day-to-day basis. It also provides fresh, locally grown in Oxford County produce and an opportunity to meet the people who actually produce food that is grown within 10 kilometers of their home base in Woodstock. There are lots of customers that come every week, and there's some people that have only been once. It is a small market, and we're constantly working on building our market to develop more vendors and meet all the needs of the local consumers.
So one of the themes of International Women's Day for 2015 is make it happen. So it sounds like this is something you put your heart and soul into, and ultimately you have made it happen.
Well, one thing I see as a farmer, I know that in Oxford County we're losing our horticulture farmers, and even since in the last 5 years we lost 500 acres of locally produced horticulture crops, either through the farmers not being able to make enough money to survive or through death, and they aren't being replaced because the economics just aren't there. So if we want to keep our horticulture farmers, we have to support them. It's really important that everyone have access to good quality fruit and vegetables to meet their dietary needs. And it's maybe more difficult and more expensive theoretically to buy locally produced food rather than something that's been bought in the food terminal at the Mennonite auction in Elmira, but it's really important that we support our local farmers and people build a relationship with the people that actually produce the food that they're eating.
So there's a fair variety of what people could pick up if they go to the market. What might be some of the options available?
Well, all in-season vegetables and fruit. Unfortunately, we don't have a Niagara fruit vendor last year, but it looks like we have one for 2015. We have artisanal bread, maple syrup, honey, strawberries, raspberries, all that in season. And we're working on getting another meat vendor. So yeah, it's a constant evolving thing. A lot of times it's a bit of an incubator for new people. They come to the downtown market, they develop a clientele, then they either have the clientele come right to their home, or they move to another farmer's market. So sometimes we've developed, people got them started, and then they move on to something else. So it's an evolving thing, but one thing that is really important is that we have a producer-based market, so it's not just someone going and buying the food somewhere else. It's actually the producer that they'll see 2 feet across the table from them.
Anything that you might share relative to International Women's Day and the whole concept of making it happen, you know, maybe encouraging other women?
Well, it is a struggle when you're trying to raise a family and run a business and all the things that require juggling many balls at one time. And I just encourage people to realize to network with other women who have walked that same path. I have many farmers and friends who are also juggling balls or have in the past, and they give you some ideas of how you go about doing it in a way that is effective, and you can kind of keep your sanity. So I would say networking is big, and not trying to be all things to all people. Sure, sometimes your house doesn't look great and your laundry's not done, but if you're doing what you have a passion for, then you're making a difference for yourself and for your community.